Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, are you ready to transform your life? I mean, truly, from the very core of who you are, to break free from the ordinary and step into the extraordinary? Because today is the day that you can start that journey. Change isn't a myth. It's not some far-off dream. It's right here, right now, waiting for you to claim it. Look, we all face challenges. We all have doubts, moments of fear, and times when we question whether we're on the right path. But let me tell you something. Those moments, they don't define you. Your actions do, your courage, your resilience. It's how you show up every day that shapes your destiny. It's time to stop waiting for the right moment, because there is no perfect moment. There's only now. The world is waiting for you to take the first step, and it's waiting for you to take that leap of faith into the unknown. That leap is where the magic happens. Change is not just a possibility. It's an undeniable reality that can happen at any moment. It's easy to think of transformation as something far away or unattainable, but in truth, the power to change is already within you. Often, we get caught up in the idea that we need the perfect circumstances or the right set of opportunities to start shifting our lives. But that's a myth. Transformation begins with a decision, and that decision is always within your control. The moment you decide to act, to step into the life you want rather than settle for the one you've always known, change begins. It's not about waiting for external factors to align perfectly. It's about realizing that every day is an opportunity to take a step forward. Whether it's learning a new skill, breaking bad habits, or setting a new goal, the action you take today has the potential to set in motion a chain of events that will shape your future. The key is to shift your mindset. Stop seeing change as something that happens only to other people or only when conditions are ideal. See it as something you can create right now. It's not an event that happens later. It's a process that starts with you in this moment. Once you begin, there's no going back. And in that decision to change, you unlock the power to live a life that you might have once thought was out of reach. Change, my friends, is possible. And it starts with you taking that first step. Your actions are what truly define you, not the doubts or fears that try to hold you back. It's easy to get caught up in negative self-talk, wondering if you're good enough or if you'll ever be able to achieve your goals. But those doubts are just that, thoughts, not facts. They don't determine your worth or your future unless you allow them to. What really shapes your life is what you choose to do in response to those doubts. Do you let them paralyze you, or do you push through them and take action anyway? The difference between success and stagnation is action. It's about showing up every day, even when it feels hard, even when you're unsure of the outcome. It's the small, consistent steps you take that lead to big, life-changing results. It's deciding that your vision is worth the effort, and no matter how many times you stumble, you keep going. When you take action, you create momentum. Every decision you make moves you closer to the person you want to become. It's easy to get lost in the noise of what's not working or how far you have to go. But remember, what defines you is the steps you take, not the setbacks you encounter. Even on the days when you feel defeated, your actions can lead you toward growth. So keep moving forward. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress, one step at a time. There's no perfect moment to start changing your life. The idea that you'll find the right time is just an illusion. Life is unpredictable, and if you wait for everything to align perfectly, you could be waiting forever. The perfect moment does not exist. What truly matters is the moment you choose to act. We often tell ourselves, "I'll start tomorrow," or "next month when things settle down, that's when I'll take the leap." But that moment never seems to come. Life is constantly evolving, and circumstances are always shifting. If you keep waiting for the ideal moment, you'll find yourself stuck in the same place years down the line. The key to transformation is recognizing that the best time to start is now. Let's start. Every single day presents an opportunity to move forward. You don't need everything to be perfectly aligned to take action. In fact, some of the most powerful transformations come from starting with what you have, where you are, even if it's not perfect. The courage to take the first step, even when it's messy or uncertain, is what will ultimately get you to where you want to go. So, stop holding out for the perfect time. The time to change your life is now. You'll never feel completely ready, but that's okay. The most important part is showing up and making a move, no matter how small. That first step is the one that sets everything else in motion. Inside you lies untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. It's easy to feel like you're just another face in the crowd, especially when you're comparing yourself to others or caught in the routine of everyday life. But deep within, you have the power to do far more than you've ever imagined. The truth is, most people never fully realize their potential because they limit themselves with doubts, fear, and comfort zones. But here's the reality. Your potential is limitless. It's not something that's given to only a select few. It's built into every person. What often holds people back isn't a lack of ability, but a lack of belief in themselves. When you recognize that the only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the courage to take action, that's when things start to shift. You don't need to have it all figured out right away. You don't need to be perfect or have all the answers. What you need is the willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, take risks, and challenge the limits you've placed on yourself. Every time you push yourself, you reveal new layers of strength, creativity, and resilience you didn't even know you had. When you embrace your potential and begin to act on it, you'll unlock doors you never thought possible. The only thing that can truly hold you back is not believing in your own ability to grow, change, and rise to any challenge. Your greatness is already inside you. It's time to let it out. Change isn't easy. If it were, everyone would be living their best lives with no effort or struggle involved. But the truth is, growth requires hard work, persistence, and a willingness to face challenges head on. It's not about avoiding discomfort or seeking the path of least resistance. Real change happens when you push yourself through those tough moments, the times when giving up feels like the easiest option. But continuing on leads to your transformation. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Struggle is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a signal that you're pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible. The discomfort you feel today is the strength you'll carry with you tomorrow. Each setback or obstacle is a lesson, teaching you resilience, adaptability, and the importance of not backing down when things get tough. The key is to keep going, even when it seems impossible. It's easy to get discouraged when progress feels slow or when the road ahead looks endless. But those small, consistent efforts compound over time. Every step, no matter how difficult, is moving you closer to your goal. Remember, growth isn't a straight line. There will be ups and downs, successes and failures. But it's through those trials that you build the mental and emotional strength to handle anything that comes your way. So embrace the struggle, knowing that it's shaping you into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Change is hard, but the rewards are worth every ounce of effort. Committing to yourself and your dreams is the first and most important step in changing your life. It's easy to say you want something, but true commitment goes beyond wishful thinking. It's about showing up for yourself every single day, even when it's hard or when things aren't going as planned. It's about consistently making decisions that align with your goals and pushing through obstacles, no matter how big or small. When you commit to your dreams, you're making a promise to yourself that you'll do whatever it takes to move forward. You stop waiting for permission from others or relying on external validation. You take full ownership of your journey and recognize that you have the power to create the life you want. This kind of commitment requires discipline and focus, but it also brings a deep sense of fulfillment because it's rooted in your own aspirations. You have to be your own biggest supporter. There will be days when it feels easier to quit, when you face setbacks that make you question if it's worth it. But true commitment means not giving up on yourself. Even when those moments arise, it's about staying the course and trusting that the work you're putting in today will pay off tomorrow. Committing to yourself is also about understanding that the road ahead won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. You owe it to yourself to go after what you truly want. Take full responsibility for your dreams and make them a reality. The only person who can make that happen is you.